Understanding credit is like learning the rules of a powerful game. If you don't know how it works, you lose. But once you understand the basics, you can take control and start winning. Credit is simply your ability to borrow money and pay it back later. Your credit score is like your game score. The higher it is, the more financial power you have. This usually begins when you open your first credit card, take a student loan, or finance something like a car or a phone. Every time you borrow money and pay it back on time, you earn trust. This trust is recorded by credit bureaus and becomes your credit history. There are three main bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. They collect and report your payment behavior. Lenders use this data to decide if they should approve you, how much to lend, and at what interest rate. So the first rule of winning the credit game is this: pay on time, every time. Late payments damage your score and make future credit harder to get. Use only what you can afford to pay back. And remember, the game starts the moment you borrow your first dollar. Make your moves wisely. Score power. Your credit score is your financial reputation in numbers. It usually ranges from 300 to 850. The higher your score, the more trustworthy you look to banks, lenders, and even landlords. Think of it like your high score in a video game. The better it is, the more levels you can unlock. A good credit score doesn't just help you get loans, it helps you get them with lower interest rates, better limits, and faster approvals. Even job offers or renting an apartment can depend on this number. So, what affects your score? The biggest factors are payment history, 35%, and credit usage, 30%. This means always paying your bills on time and not using too much of your credit limit. For example, if your card limit is $1,000, try to stay under $300. The rest comes from the length of your credit history, the mix of credit types you have, like cards, loans, etc., and how often you apply for new credit. Small mistakes can cause big damage, but smart habits build powerful credit over time. In short, your credit score is your key to financial freedom. Treat it like gold, protect it, build it, and use it wisely. Smart borrowing. Smart borrowing means using credit in a way that helps you, not hurts you. Many people think borrowing money is bad, but in reality, it's a tool. Just like a knife can cook a great meal or cause harm, credit depends on how you use it. First, only borrow what you truly need and can comfortably repay. Don't fall into the trap of buying things just because you have a credit card. Always think, can I pay this back on time without stress? If not, skip it. Second, understand interest. When you borrow money, you usually have to pay more than what you borrowed. That's interest. But if you pay your balance in full before the due date, you avoid interest. That's how the smart players do it. Also, using different types of credit wisely, like a mix of credit cards, a small loan, or car finance, can actually help boost your credit score, as long as you handle them responsibly. Finally, always read the terms before borrowing. Know the interest rate, due dates, penalties, and hidden fees. Smart borrowers ask questions, compare options, and choose what benefits them most. Borrowing isn't bad. Borrowing without a plan is. Be smart, play smart, win smart. Hidden traps. The credit world looks easy on the surface, but it's full of hidden traps that can quietly damage your score and financial health. If you don't watch your step, you can fall hard without even realizing it. One common trap is minimum payments. Paying only the minimum on your credit card might seem fine, but it keeps you in debt longer and racks up high interest charges. You could end up paying double or triple the original amount. Another trap is maxing out your credit cards. Using too much of your available credit, even if you pay on time, lowers your score. Always try to keep your usage under 30% of your limit. Less is better. Hard inquiries are also sneaky. Every time you apply for a loan or a new credit card, a hard inquiry hits your report. Too many of these in a short time can hurt your score. Only apply for credit when needed. Then there are hidden fees, late fees, annual fees, balance transfer fees. These can pile up if you're not careful. Always read the fine print before signing up. The worst trap? Co-signing for others. If they miss a payment, it affects your credit, not just theirs. Avoiding these traps is key to staying ahead in the credit game. Be alert, be informed, don't play blind. Build fast. Want to level up your credit score quickly? It's possible, but only if you play the right moves consistently. Building credit fast doesn't mean shortcuts. It means smart strategy and discipline. Start with a secured credit card if you're new, or have bad credit. You deposit money, use the card wisely, and build history. Always pay on time and never max it out. In a few months, your score will start rising. Next, become an authorized user on someone else's good credit card. Like a family member who always pays on time and keeps low balances. Their positive history can help boost your score fast without any risk to you. Also, keep old accounts open. Length of credit history matters. Even if you don't use a card often, keep it active with small purchases and regular payments. Want a power move? Ask your bank for a credit limit increase. If they say yes and you don't increase your spending, your usage ratio improves, which can raise your score quickly. Use free tools like Credit Karma or your bank's credit tracker to monitor changes and spot errors. Building credit fast is not about luck. It's about consistent, smart action. Start now. The results will follow. Debt hacks. Debt can feel heavy, but with the right hacks, you can take control and even turn debt into a strength. The goal isn't just to pay debt, it's to manage it smartly and use it to improve your credit score. First hack, use the snowball method. Pay off your smallest debts first while making minimum payments on the rest. As each balance clears, your motivation grows and your credit usage drops, boosting your score step by step. Second, try the avalanche method if you want to save more money long term. Pay off the debt with the highest interest rate first. It takes patience, but saves you more in the end. Another smart move is balance transfers. If you have high interest on one card, transfer it to a card with 0% intro APR. This gives you time to pay down the balance without interest, but watch for fees and the expiry date. Also, never ignore debt consolidation loans. These combine multiple debts into one lower payment loan, making it easier to manage and possibly cheaper. One underrated hack? Calling your creditors. Ask for lower interest or payment relief. They often agree, especially if you've been a loyal customer. Debt doesn't have to trap you. With smart hacks, it can actually become a stepping stone to better credit and financial freedom. Win big winning. The credit game isn't about being rich. It's about being smart, consistent, and strategic. When you master credit, doors open. Better loan offers, lower interest rates, higher limits, business opportunities, and even luxury perks like travel rewards and cashback. To truly win big, combine all your learned habits, pay every bill on time, keep your credit usage low, avoid unnecessary debt, and stay aware of your credit report. Check your credit score monthly and review your reports for any errors. If you find mistakes, dispute them. Your score depends on it. Upgrade your strategy by using rewards cards wisely. Earn points, miles, or cash back on purchases you already make, but always pay the balance in full to avoid interest. Then, use your strong credit score to invest in your future, qualify for a home, get better rates on a car loan, or secure business credit for your own company. Credit is leverage. It multiplies your options when used responsibly. And finally, teach others. Share your knowledge with family and friends. Helping others win the credit game builds a strong circle of financially smart people. You've learned the rules, avoided the traps, and built strong habits. Now it's time to use credit as your tool, not your trap, and win big in life. Mastered the credit game? Great. Now use it to unlock real wealth. Don't miss our next video. Buy a house with good credit. Coming up next.